السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اليوم بنلعب المغول The Battle of Kalka River، معركة نهر كالكا. Shock and awe. In 1223, the Mongol army made a thunderous arrival in the west. They would test their tactics and flex their might against an unsuspecting new enemy, the Rus. يقول لك قدوم المغول الخطير المولع. آتيين من الغرب علشان يحاربون ضد الروس اللي ما توقعوا مجيئهم نهائيا. نبدأ خلي الهرج الفاضي الحين. The Mongol Horde. Steppe, Mongolia.
From the vast reaches of the Mongolian steppe, an army of over 100,000 men swept aside all resistance, claiming territories that spanned continents. Their leader Genghis Khan proclaimed his life's ambition was to unite the world under one empire. Having conquered the east, the Mongols turned their attention to the west, where they would come face to face with some of the greatest armies of medieval Europe. Would Genghis Khan's legendary warriors finally meet their match? By 1221, the Mongols had taken cities throughout Asia, generating vast amounts of tribute from those they conquered. The West, however, was still an untapped resource. Genghis Khan sent his trusted generals, Jebei and Subutai, to attack Europe.
Oh, Subutai!
Jebei and Subutai took the West by surprise, raiding cities and destroying armies. Within 2 years, they had the prosperous Rus territories in their sights. But in their way was a Rus army of over 40,000 men. Outnumbered, Jebei and Subutai turned and started to head back east. The Rus sensed an easy victory and set off in pursuit of their retreating enemies. For 8 days, the fast-moving Mongols stayed just out of reach. Then, Jebei and Subutai set their trap. They lured the Rus across the Kalka River and turned to fight. The Rus had fallen for one of the Mongols' most effective tactics, the feigned retreat. The stage was set for the Mongol army to test themselves against Europe's finest.
Battle of the Kalka River. The great Mongol tactician General Subutai lured the Rus army to a battle site he had carefully chosen, the banks of Kalka River. يا ناس، هذا سوبوتاي قريت عنه. هذا يمشي وأي شيء، مو أي مكان يروح لأي شيء يشوفه يتدمر، مدري كيف. ما خسر معركة في حياته، ولا أحد يقدر عليه إلا الله عز وجل طبعا. بس كذا سوبوتاي من يوم ما أقرأ عنه، من بداية ظهوره إلى نهايته، مجنون تخطيط وتفكير وكل شيء. حتى لو خصمه أكثر منه ب10 مرات يلقى له حل، ما أدري كيف. زي الحين ذي المعركة معروفة، معركة نهر كالكا. كانوا أكثر من سبوتاي ب5 مرات وعرف لهم.
The Mongols charged across the European plains with the fatigued Rus army in close pursuit. The Rus had fallen for the Mongol tactic of the feigned retreat and unknowingly followed them into peril. The Mongol general sprung his trap on the enemy's scouts. With the Rus scouts cut down, General Subutai crossed the Kalka River. Here, he would stage a full-scale ambush on the vast Rus army. Subutai directed his warriors to split up and lie in wait for the enemy.
Move some of the unit to the western fort. طيب الله على اللغة قصدي. يا أخي اضبط حالك. شفت الغلط اللي أنا معطيقه. سو كذا ايوه. الحركة حلوة هذه، أسس تشكيلة. كل واحد في مكانه. ايش النظام الحين؟ وين الروس؟
For Subutai's strategy to be effective, he needed to spring his trap before the Rus recovered from their long pursuit.
Use some units to lure the Rus over the river.
Fearsome Mangadai horse archers to draw the Rus quickly towards the ambush site. These highly skilled warriors could fire their bows rapidly while riding at speed.
اجذبهم. العالم الحركة. والله حركة. هذا لهم واو. Mangadai benefits from moving and shooting.
The Mongol provocation was effective, and the Rus hastily pursued.
Leaders have unique abilities. They can activate it. ما مداني اقراه.
The Rus army had fallen for the feigned retreat and rode straight into the Mongol ambush. With the enemy surrounded, Subutai's battle-ready warriors descended from all sides.
هذا وش يسوي؟ Fire single arrow to increase the movement. اختار. هجوم ساحق ماحق. واو يا سلام، حتى الموسيقى رهيبة. هجوم ساحق ماحق. وش ذا؟
The Mongol ambush was devastating, and Rus numbers were reduced to a few desperate stragglers. Seeing the fate of their comrades, the last Rus encircled themselves in a makeshift fort of baggage carts.
وانسحبوا. Eliminate all the uncommon Rus. Eliminate eliminate the Rus in their enclosure. هجوم. لقد سحقتم. أسمع أصوات، أسمع صوت الروس. جاغون داردا. يلا destroy the Rus army.
The Rus stockade fell. Despite a valiant last stand, the remnants of the Rus army were cut down. Spurred on by the crushing victory at the Kalka River, the Mongols advanced ever further into the heartland of the Rus.
فيكتوري. بداية حماسية. تمام، نكمل بكرة إن شاء الله.